A Michigan mother stood her ground and pointed her weapon to ward off a woman who had rammed her car. A jury ended up sending her to prison for that. Well, tonight, the Michigan Court of Appeals has reversed her convictions in a case that had liberals, conservatives, and the NRA all speaking out in her behalf. Mara McDonald live downtown. I guess the question, Mara, now is, does the Wayne County's prosecutor's office retry this case?
Devin, that's what everybody's waiting to hear. So far, the prosecutor's office hasn't made a determination, but the Court of Appeals says what went down here at Wayne County Circuit was wrong. Suwatu Salamara gave birth to little Zakai when she was in prison. It is the heartbreak of her life.
Not being able to breastfeed him, not having me to console him and to be his mom for his first 6 months of life. He knows, you know, he felt my absence. I felt his absence. My body felt his absence.
This all goes back to 2017, and the short story is this. Ra, who is an environmental justice organizer, pulled her permitted, unloaded firearm on a woman who is a convicted felon. The two were arguing when the other woman hit Ra's car that had her 2-year-old daughter inside. She says she pulled her gun to ward off further attack.
But this is one of the worst trial transcripts I've ever seen.
Ra was charged with assault and felony firearm. The Court of Appeals found the judge in Wayne County Circuit didn't give the jury correct instructions about the use of non-deadly force in self-defense.
There are so many different avenues, and I think of interest, and I think that's why the spectrum ideologically is so interested in it.
Liberals, conservatives, even the NRA came to her defense. For Ra, it's the only silver lining.
People who responded to my story, I saw people who couldn't even be in the same room with each other, who were literally working together.
Back here live, Ra tells me she doesn't know if she has it in her to have to go through another trial here. The very act of driving by this building leaves her riddled with anxiety. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
I'm sure. All right.